Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I'm back with another video, as you can see. So I posted a poll up about maybe a month ago or so. No, probably was less than a month, about what people thought about the LG Stylo. And pretty much over 60% of people said, hey, I think you should check it out. It's probably a nice phone. And a few people said, the only reason they wouldn't get it is probably because of the price. And there were some people out there inexperienced about tech that say, oh, the 720 screen is just not it doesn't match up. Yeah, I guess. Here is the 5.7 inch. I did crack this box, so I'm going to get that SIM card out. 2900 milliamp battery here. Should be pretty good. And in the box, you've got a charger and paperwork. But the reason I got the SIM card out is I wanted to show you that, if you didn't know, they're now shipping the new SIM cards. And what it is, you can see here, it's actually a nano SIM, a micro SIM, and a regular SIM. I think that's pretty good. How they give it to you right out of the box. I don't know if you can probably see it. I'm shooting this in 60 frames per second, 720p. Just wanted to change up the video for a little bit. 1080p is always good, but 720p at 60 frames per second, to me, it's just much better. I can also do 1080p at 60 frames, but I chose 720 for a reason. Nonetheless, the new SIM cards. All right, so here's the phone itself. 5.7 inch display. LTE is Snapdragon 410 is in here. It's got a 13 megapixel with laser focus on the back there. 5 megapixel on the front, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi calling, everything you would come to love. And it also has my stylus. This is the Stylo, right? So we'll get some use out of that. But here it is in all its glory. This is a really nice looking device. The laser focus there should be really, really sweet. I'm really excited about that, about testing that out. A lot of people compare this to the G4 and say things like, oh, this is an alternative to the G4. That could be so. But as you can see here, it's not too much bigger than the G4 and it has a much bigger screen. Well, 0.2. The device is super lightweight though. Nonetheless, I like this finish on the back. And if you're starting to notice what's happening, they're taking away all the brandings. Like there's no T-Mobile logos on the outside of this device, nor is it any on this one. And I really like that. So around the front here, you can see there's the camera, proximity sensors, speaker, headphone jack up top, and the microphone up there for cancellation, and your stylus there. Nothing on this side, just a groove to get the back off, which I will take off here in a second. Your charge and sync down there, and another microphone. That's it, buddy. Along the back, you've got your speaker grill down there, your LED flash, 13 megapixel camera, volume up and down, and power in the middle. So let's crack this open right here. I really love the finish on this device. I think it's really nice. You can see here the connectivity in the inside. You can see your SD card goes right there, and your SIM card goes right there as well. So let me grab my SIM card here. Put that in. Not going to put an SD card or anything in there. I'm just going to kind of leave it like this for the moment. So let's pop this in. It's got 16 gigs on board. One thing I need to point out, and I will do this now, there's a couple of different variants. There's actually 3. If I can see here. I don't have my tempered glass for this yet, or my screen protector, but I will have it. Come on, buddy. Let me make this so difficult. Here we go. There we go. You guys like that sound? Some people love that sound. I don't know why, but they love it. So one thing is for certain, though. There's a couple of different variants, and in the prepaid world, seems like Boost Mobile only and Metro PCS, people are really concerned about their model because the Boost Mobile version does not come with the same specs. They actually downgrade the camera to 8 megapixels, and then also they have the RAM at 1 gig, and then they have the memory at 8 gigs. I used to say it a lot, 1 gig of RAM is great, But depending on what device you actually have, that 1 gig of RAM can really, it can really hurt you. So the Metro PCS version is exactly like the T-Mobile version. We actually get 16 gigs on board and 2 gigs of RAM and that 13 megapixel camera, which I think is just going to be phenomenal, to say the least. I don't know. I'll take pictures and samples next to the G4, but we don't know how that's going to work out. I really wish I had my tempered glass prior to getting the phone, but I'll clean it off and pop a matte or a tempered glass in there in the future. But design-wise, I think it actually looks a little bit better than the G4. If I take off the skin, the G4 is like the version I have is like a dull gray, dark gray, but this metallic look, this real bright silver metal look, I think it looks really, really sweet. So I had to skin this one. Nonetheless, here it is in all its glory. We're going to get this bad boy charged up, and I'll take you into the settings here, or I'll take you to the home screen. Alrighty. Now, all right, so I'm into the to the home screen, and what you see here is the same thing you see on my G4. I just jumped right in. But so far, I don't see why a person would dislike this screen. It's actually pretty nice. Kind of wish I had my G settings to the side. Maybe I'll look to see if that's something I can turn on. But other than that, man, it's great. It's fast. The 2 gigs of RAM is good. Let's go into the settings here, and let's go down. Let me change this to my favorite view, which is list. Let's go down to about and Stylo. Let's see here. Software info. So it's already running. Mine came with 5.1.1 out of the box, which is great. So nonetheless, I think I'm ready, man. I think I'm ready to experience this all over again. Nice big screen on here, nice and vibrant. It's just a little bit bigger. But this is actually a really nice screen. The 5.7-inch display is going to be really, really nice. I'm pretty excited. It's hard not to compare this to the G4, but because obviously that all the design elements are here for LG. But this is pretty nice. Let's jump into the camera here. Nope. And let's go to settings here and full HD. So here's where you can kind of see the differences in the actual settings here, but there's no manual mode here, but are you really going to use it? So, but you can still do all the same things here: cheese and smile and kimchi and whiskey. That's pretty cool. But you've got full HD. You can do 4:3, 1:1, and 16:9. I really like that. I don't know. This is looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I like it. I really like it. It looks good. This is going to be exciting, to say the least. Got panorama. But nonetheless, that's the camera. The camera should take pretty good photos. Let's grab something kind of vibrant to take a picture of. Shutter time is pretty good. Looks good. Well, it's all right. It'll do. Let's take a picture of this. That's pretty good. That's a really bright thing there. But this is pretty good. This is actually really nice. I think the camera is going to do very well for what you need to use it for. This camera should be perfectly fine. So this is the LG G Stylo, or LG G4 Stylus, renamed for T-Mobile. But this is pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm glad to finally have this. This is lightweight compared to this phone. Wow, believe it or not, this one feels much lighter. It's pretty good. I really like it. The screen is beautiful, like I said, to say the least. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I don't know why there's such a huge comparison between these two phones, but we need to compare this phone to other phones in its price range and specs at times. Definitely will do the also famous, oh, my iPhone 6 Plus. Oh, finally. You guys saw the picture I posted, crack screen. Good to go. You'll see my iPhone 6 Plus again. And no need to put it against the iPhone 6. I think this is a much better device. This looks really sleek. Just taking a look around it. It's just plastic. But the T-Mobile version looks really good when I compare it to the Boost version mobile. Boost Mobile version. The color scheme. I like this nice accent around here. You just have to go look for yourself. You'll see how they differ. But this screen is pretty good. So I recorded this with my BlackBerry Passport at 720p at 60 frames per second. Tell me what you think. I think the quality is fantastic. I'll do 1080p at 60 frames per second next time. But until then, this is the LG G Stylo from T-Mobile. I finally got mine today in the mail, and I'm super excited. I will see you guys in the next video, and we'll bring you lots more videos soon. Take care. It's your man, Jay Will. Hey, are you guys getting the new SIM cards too? Pretty cool, right?